Normally, if I'm in Packet Tracer and I want to configure a router or a switch, I would just click on it and then go to the command line for that. Let's actually take a look at that. Here I am in Packet Tracer. I'm just going to add a 2811 router to this. And now I'm just going to click on that router. And I'm going to go over to the CLI, or command line interface, and you can see that router's booting up. And as soon as it finishes booting, I can go ahead and begin my configuration. I'll type no here. Let me make sure I'm clicked in there. I'll type no, and then return to get started, and so on. I'm off and running. However, it is possible to simulate the same thing we have in the physical world, that is to say, connect a PC to this thing, which is the way that we would actually configure it in the real world. So I'm going to take a PC, add that, and now I've got to connect the two. So I'll go over here to the cables, and I'm going to choose the console cable. We'll go from the RS-232 interface on the PC up to the 2811 router. We'll connect those, and I'll connect that to the console port here on the router. Now I'm ready to configure this thing with my PC. So I'm going to open the PC, and here I'm going to go to the desktop, and I'm going to call up a terminal program. This would be something like PuTTY, for example, in the real world. And these are the configurations that I want. They're already by default set up for us, although I have them listed here as well. To go back there, so I would go into the this terminal and click OK, and there I am. I'm already, in fact, you can already see the things that I just did, the enable command and the configure terminal command, and so you can see now that I'm able to configure through the terminal, through the PC, but not directly on the router in this case. Quite often in things like certification tests for Cisco, you'll see that this is the way that you'll have to do it. They'll have simulations on those tests, and they will not give you the option to just click on that directly. You'll have to do it through a PC.